Today you're going to have a brief overview about learning how to use the library catalog called Destiny. Destiny can be accessed .net. Once arriving at the home page, you will click on Parents and Visitors. Then you will scroll down to Library Catalog. This will take you to the page where you need to decide which school that you reside at or spend most of your time at, your home school, and select that school. After selecting your school, you want to go up to the top right hand corner and click on Login. Every student and staff member has a login username and password. If you don't know yours, you need to check with your librarian. Most students already are familiar with their username and password. After typing in your username and password, you'll arrive at your home screen. The home screen provides links for students to access book talks, do research, the Indian Paintbrush Awards, Buckaroo nominees, those kinds of things. The tab you would want to click on is the Catalog tab. From the Catalog tab, you can conduct several types of searches. You can do a keyword search, so if you wanted to type in skunks, you could type in keyword skunks, and it will take you to all titles that have something to do with skunks. You can click on refine your search and change it to title. Any title that has skunks in it, it will take you to. Again, refine your search. Click author. I'm guessing there's not going to be an author with the name skunks, but you could click on skunks and do Clements, and it will take you to all the books that Andrew Clements has wrote, or anybody with the last name of Clements. You can also do searches based on subject and series. So if you wanted your students to read a book about a historical fiction, they could type in historical fiction, hit subject, and it would show them all the books available at your school that are historical fiction. And last but not least, this is probably the least used. You can type in series, so Magic Treehouse, Geronimo Stilton, click series, and it will show those. The other thing you can do is select material type, and if you wanted to search the e-books, electronic books, click title, and it will take you to all of the titles that we currently have available via the e-book. You can go back to catalog again, and if you change material type back to any type and select your reading program, which is accelerated reader for those of us in the elementary school, you can put in an accelerated reader level. So say you type in 4.0 to 4.3, your students can click on title and find any title we currently have in our library at that range. So you can see we have 410 books available that fall in the AR range of 4.0 to 4.3. If you go back to catalog and change your reading program back to unlimited, and you can also find out then about the part that the students are really liking. And this is a new feature this year called Destiny Quest. If you click on Destiny Quest, it will take you to a new page. This is a page that allows students to put books on their shelves that they have read, that they're now reading, or books they want to read. They can also give these books ratings. They can recommend the book to their friends, so they can select their friends that they would like to recommend it to. And then they can also chat about the books that they're reading. They can also write reviews, and see the titles they've reviewed, and they can interact with other comments that students have made. They can also go to see what the top 10 books are at that particular school that have been checked out, what's being checked out the most for the year. So they'll maybe see, oh my gosh, I haven't read that book, but everybody else is reading that book. They can see new arrivals, and they can create a resource list. The last thing they can do here is they can also put holds on books. And so once they search for a book, if they want to find the Red Pyramid, they can see if it's available. If it says out, then they can click on it, and they can place a hold. And it'll also tell them any reviews that have been written. This is a site that the kids are really excited about. They're doing a lot of talking about books. It's pretty tight in terms of if you're at the elementary, you can only be friends with kids at the elementary school. If you're at the middle school and high school, you can also be friends, but it's limited within district. So it allows them just a few things that they can do. They can change their desktop or their backgrounds, which makes them feel like they're doing Facebook, especially at the elementary. But it's very protected, and it's strictly about books, and they're strictly talking to kids within the elementary school district here in Powell. So if you haven't already tried Destiny, jump in, try it out. I'm sure you'll find it useful. It provides our students with lots of opportunities to talk about books, write reviews, make recommendations, and place holds or do research. So check it out. Thanks, and happy reading.